Good afternoon and welcome to Nora's Dog Training Company. We're here today with Seamus and Amanda, and what we're going to be demonstrating for you today on video is his ability to understand and respond to his formal on-leash obedience commands. The little tiny corrections and lots of motivation that we give him when we're working with him, and the training equipment that we're using. Amanda is using a regular 6-foot web training leash, and she keeps the bulk of the leash folded neatly in her right hand, which leaves her left hand free to give any little correction that's needed. And the only correction that we give here at school is a little tug and release on his training collar, which he will come home with, and a clicker and treat for motivation. So he is laying down very nicely next to her left leg, and the first exercise that we're going to demonstrate is the heel. The command is Seamus heel, and at this point he has a job to do, and that is to maintain pace with you when you're walking, not forging ahead or lagging behind. And when you stop your feet, he has been taught to sit automatically without being told to wait for his next command. If he doesn't sit, you will hear Amanda say no sit, but he's sitting very nicely. This is your sit stay. It is a hand and a voice command, and because it is a stationary exercise, it is a one-word command. You don't use his name. When Amanda returns back to him, she goes right back to his shoulders where they started. She gives him a click and a treat for a good job, and they take off heeling again. This makes walking your puppy a pleasure and not a drag. And when you stop to cross the street or talk to a neighbor, he should be sitting nicely, not lunging on people, not jumping up, but sitting quietly at your left and waiting for you to tell him what to do next. Amanda leaves him in another sit stay, walks out to the end of his training leash, and your homework will be to lengthen out the amount of time he can hold it and the distance that you can go. And they take off heeling, and she's talking to him to keep him motivated. You see his tail wagging because she's telling him he's a good boy. She leaves him in another stay, and we will demonstrate the recall. It's Seamus calm, if you didn't hear her, and he should come and sit right in front of you facing your knees, no jumping up on you. Much calmer and more relaxed than he was when he got here, that's for sure. Now you don't want him to put his head on the ground, so she told him no and tells him stay. So what to do when that happens to you at home, and it will, is you heel him out of it and you do it again and you make him complete it. He doesn't just get to do his own thing. Comes right in and sits. So you have to just make sure that you always win. If he decides for some reason that he's not going to do it correctly, then you have to get him to do it correctly. You don't give up. This is your down and stay. And again, you're going to lengthen out the amount of time he can hold it and the distance that you can go. And you can practice indoors as well as outdoors. When Amanda returns back to him, she returns right back to his shoulders, and she'll heel him out of that, and she'll show it to you one more time. So this is your down, and then your stay. And just like with the sit stay, you can return back to him or you can call him. You can use a dog bed or a mat as his place at home. That was a good job. Now we have demonstrated for you his heel, his auto sit, his sit and stay, his sit, stay, and come, his down, stay, and his down, stay, and come. These are the commands that I want you to practice with him when he comes home on a daily basis, if you can fit it into your schedule. I know life gets busy. We've enjoyed having Seamus, and he's come a very long way, and we will see you soon.